The environment has been
What we're saying is have a heart.
We've got to be able to regenerate our
There'll be
company.
people who are kind, people who are cruel, but that's life.
We can be passionate about videos. I'm fine with that.
Now I want to pose the same question that I posed earlier on to all of you on whether you would volunteer. I asked you whether you would volunteer before you were conscripted. Now I want to ask you, do you feel the same way after you're conscripted? But before that, the guest we have been waiting for, in case you haven't noticed, there's an empty seat. Our guest Shun Lee has just arrived. Shun Lee, please join us. I apologize for being late. Okay, before I ask that question, I want to ask Shun Lee about his NS experience. Have you served NS or are you going to?
I just finished my NS 2 months ago.
Okay, there's some questions that we've asked and we want to ask you. Number one, before you served NS, were you willing and happy to go to do NS?
I'm willing and actually sort of quite looking forward to going to NS.
Okay, so you have changed the numbers slightly. So there are 8 guys here, all right? And two of you are willing to go, and I don't know why we put you at the end. 6 were not willing to go. Out of the 8 people, 6 were not willing to go. I think Shun Lee and Jadia were willing to go. I asked the 6 people whether they wanted. They said no, but they had, or with the exclusion of Gabriel, Brian, with the exception of Brian, who hasn't been to national service. Okay, the rest, the 5 of you that have been, is your decision still after serving national service? Would you be willing to serve national service if you were called?
Yes.
You, I know, you're already converted. How about you?
No, I also finished the reservist, the cycles.
Okay.
Yeah. You asked me if I whether I volunteer.
Not whether you would volunteer.
Now, is it?
Yes.
Yes, I will.
Okay, how about you?
Yes, I will.
How about you, Gabriel?
Next emotion.
Alright, fair enough. I know you answer, Brian. How about you?
Well, it's not, I suppose I would. Yeah.
You would volunteer. This is volunteering, right? And how about you?
For me, I don't think I will volunteer here.
Okay, good. Honest answer.
Well, okay, I just have to add though, when I'm against conscription, but it doesn't mean I will not volunteer. I'll volunteer my services as I want to. So, you know, if I get to choose what I want to, you know, which area I want to volunteer my services to, yeah, and not like, you know, give up my life for 2 years and let them decide whatever I want to do.
Okay, when you say give up your life for 2 years, I think that for the national servicemen or the full-time national servicemen, there's a sacrifice of 2 years of their life now, right? And you're put at a disadvantage with the girls in your cohort. Oh, I have forgotten something. I have to ask Yien Qing. Yien Qing, the only girl here. What are your views of national service?
Based on what everyone has said and shared their experience, I think national service is good. It's a good thing to build everyone's physically. It builds up everyone physically and emotionally. And most of all, I think they walk out being more confident about themselves. And yeah.
No, but let's say now if you had to do it as a girl, if you had to be, you had compulsory national service to do, would you do it? How would you feel about it?
Yes, I would do it. Though the trainings might be tough, when I think back how Singapore has given me so much more and has protected me, I would have this motivation to want to serve Singapore.
So do you feel deprived that you're a girl and you're not called to serve the army?
I think some of my friends, they are female, they also went for national service, but they signed on.
Or full time?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you do that?
Not for so long. I wouldn't sign on because I have other areas to
Of interest,
work on.
yeah. And you teach special needs children.
Yes.
Okay. That's your national service.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about the disadvantage that the guys would have, right? 2 years to sacrifice the contemporaries, the girls, go ahead. Does that matter? Does it actually set you back permanently? Any more stories, Eliko?
I think we are put on equal footing with other guys. If we just ignore the ladies, we are equal footing with the guys. So I think it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
And the girls are ahead, it's okay.
It's okay.
Can I just add though, and even though I haven't done NS, which is this whole idea of opportunity cost, right? The 2 years. And while I guess some of us here have already shared that they have benefited from NS, whether it's character building or getting fitter or whatever. Well, yes, there is some good to come out of NS, but I guess the pertinent question is, what could you have done during that 2 years? Maybe if you left the 2 years to your own designs, you may have also benefited even more, right? And
personally, but now we are talking about what the country needs, and if it's left to volunteering, we may never end up with national defense force, and the NS men represent more than half of our defense force.
You're only seeing what there is to be seen, but you can't see what's unseen, which is usually opportunity cost. What else could you have gained if for that 2 years left to your own designs, right? And because NS is a one-size-fits-all thing, it's just everyone has the same thing.
But isn't there also a relook in this area where you are a talented athlete or you have got something you want to do that you're given exemption on an exceptional case? I mean, most recent is schooling.
Well, there's a recent case, right?
No, it's not a recent case as such, but it's, I think, a developing situation is changing. So I think let's hope that we see more of that. And it's a question also of fit. Like you say, you have a lot more things that you can do for yourself. In this survey that the IPS did for strengthening the national service, they found that 1/5 of the Singaporeans who went through national service said that they would have liked to have a better fit when they did national service. Better fit meaning what? That they were put in the correct vocation, not to put you as a clerk. Yeah? But then there would be only very specific roles in the army, right? Whether it is combat or whatever it is. And I think 1/5 of them felt that perhaps they were miscast in what they were doing. Yeah, do you feel the same way?
My case was because I got injured. They were putting me in infantry. They were going for that.
Okay, and would you have been happier there?
I think now looking back, because I was wasting half the time saying that it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
If I had not done that, I think I would have enjoyed it because I regret after that.
Okay. But were you happy with what you were doing in the army or in during national service?
I was a combat engineer, and I thought I was expending a lot more energy than I could do because it's really heavy work, and I think I believe that right now I occasionally have a backache problem. I think may have been because I was a combat engineer. Because in those days we were carrying very heavy parts, bridging parts, and I did that for quite a long time. Some exercises were like 4 or 5 nights, and it was a lot of time of carrying heavy parts. But having said that, I think it does suggest to me that I think we can do a lot more than what we think we can do, isn't it? I mean, if I wasn't put in that situation, I probably would never do those kind of things. But then because I was put there, I did them, and I thought it surprises me that I could go through it.